Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be answering the long asked question, at least for the last few years. Ever since the trucks returned to Eldora, everyone has been asking what would it be like if the Cup Series raced at Eldora, and with Tony Stewart making some ambiguous comments earlier this week, and everyone trying to push for the Cup Series to go to Eldora starting in 2020, we are going to see what that might look like by running a 50% 100-lap race there using the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series mod 2018. I think everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. I truly appreciate it. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button if you haven't yet, or subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'd truly appreciate it. And be sure to go check out my Twitch page. I'm streaming there as we speak. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Last but not least, if you would like to be so kind enough as to help support this channel and get some cool few rewards in return, as I'm tripping over my words, feel free to go check out my Patreon page. Thank you so much to Adria Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, Jay Barker, and Kingster Cole for your support on there. Truly appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Gonna be using my custom number 28 that I usually run for all my fantasy races. We're using the 2016 Wild Customs Cars version of Eldora. I'm using the Chicagoland car set just because I really liked a lot of the cars. The visual aspect, a lot of the schemes in that set, so I don't need to further explain myself. How is everyone doing? The Man 7, Christopher Alvey. Oh no. Shoot, I forgot to change this from last night. Alright, we gotta scoot this down a little bit. And then we've got to turn the camera back on. There we go. There's Cody. You can tell by my hair I've had a very busy day today. Been scrambling around. Alright, there we go. My apologies, I forgot to turn the face cam off. Or on from last night. There we go. It is fixed. Medfly's Train Studio, Sir Next a lot. Victor Nunez, I fixed it. Thanks for pointing it out. Christopher Alvey, Elias Paganus, Vlogs, NASCAR Fun. I probably butchered that person's name. I apologize. Hunter Price, Michael Johnson. Why did I say Michael Jackson? TNT Productions, Alon the NASCAR Fan, Thomas Koa, Emperor Hirohito, Tropical Cyclone, La Cinema 31, Bonzi Hunter, TNT Productions, Samuel Eaton. How is everyone doing? Super Gorilla, Metal Militia, Dale Jr. Fan 88. Alrighty. Let's start, shall we? That's right, this is gonna be all messed up because I accidentally restarted my computer when I didn't mean to, so now I gotta recalibrate my wheel. I have the wheel rotation set to 720 in my Logitech gaming software, so I'm doing it right. Basically perfectly. 2 perfect rotations as close as I can eyeball it, and then see if that looks good. Alrighty, here we go. And since I'm using the Chicagoland car set, Kyle Busch very well just might win, since I have his rating set to how they finished in the actual race. Alrighty, is my wheel gonna feel off this time? Oh, it looks good. Alright, let's fix our aspect ratio.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
And get started.
Okay, merge when you can.
Alrighty, so for those of you that might see my truck race at Eldora yesterday, I was doing decent for like the first third of the race, and then I spun. I was gaining some spots back, and then I accidentally wrecked again. Whoa. and then the AI started glitching out on the ensuing caution, and I just ended the race there. With these cars, with the cup physics versus the CTS physics, you're going to feel a whole lot differently. More horsepower. It's a different sized car. More weight. Or less weight, I'm not sure. Different weight from the CTS physics. Once again, we're trying to ride this low to middle line down here. Alright, right in the middle of the pack. On the first lap, about what I thought we'd have. And if I can't catch Kyle Weatherman, I don't know what's going wrong. Trying to pass Harvick. There we go. We're able to pull off the slide job. And these things feel weird to handle. I've had Denny Hamlin right along next to me this whole time, and now he's gonna be able to pass me after that mistake. Yeah, at this track, the car almost feels like way too tight, and then you need to force it into a slide, almost by like stomping on the gas and kicking the car loose. At least that's my experience. Whoa! Got some cars shuffling around. It looked like some were trying to get to the pits. Almost had a wreck in front of me. So yeah, we're in for 100 laps of this come race time. Whoa, slide job. And I finally spun, and I got hit. And I'm up on my side. I took out a few other drivers with me. It's about time I crashed. I don't see that accidental slide job I pulled off in front of Greg Galding and Denny Hamlin. And I was just out of control these next two turns. I think it was Kozlowski that flips me. No, it was Suarez. And Gray Galding sent me on my side. Suarez is hit hard. It looks like either McDowell or Logano. Logano. Alright, let's keep going. Keep practicing, because it looks like I need it.
Pit lane. Keep it to 35. Keep it under 2,000 in seconds. Okay, merge when you can.
Sure as hell looks like I need the practice. Let's do a lap in chase view. So I need to fix the aspect ratio. And there we go. Now try a few laps in chase view. So to show off my car. And so you guys can get a better look at the scenery of the track. Let's actually turn off the ticker for this. Come on, turn, you bastard. I don't like running in that outer groove that the AI are staying in, because I get way too close to the wall and I end up hitting it and it slows me way down. I'm better off trying to make the dive bombs doing the slides on the bottom. Get out of here, Suarez. Oh, I think that was me. Oh. At risk of getting passed by Blaney. Whoa, we got a wreck with Greg Alding and Truex. A few more laps in chase view. Still haven't gotten a faster lap, huh? This one ain't gonna be any faster. Who is my favorite? I'm assuming you mean my favorite driver. Oh, didn't you see the video? It's Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon is my favorite driver. How could it be anyone else? That's why I don't like getting up close to the wall. Man, I got a faster lap time and I'm still only 19th fastest in practice out of 30. That's not promising. Uh-oh. And we're spinning. Hey! That almost spin out lap actually got us our fastest lap yet. So it was worth it. If we can just qualify like that last lap. Alright, we're going back to cockpit view. Turn the mirror, the roll bar back on. Whoa, we're out of control. I'm trying to fix the aspect ratio. Whoa, Newman. Sorry, Ryan. There's the slide job paint scheme. Let's see if we can pull a slide job on Sir Slide Job himself. Nope. I just did what he did to Kyle Busch at Chicagoland. Let's see if he returns the favor like Kyle Busch did. No, he was able to just pass me cleanly on the outside. Hey, we actually pulled a slide job on Kyle Larson. Achievement unlocked. Shoot, that's not gonna be good. Now he just pulled a slide job right back on us. Whoa, and we're out of control. Out of the gas. Uh-oh. Probably more cars trying to get into the pits. Like that. Whoa, Kyle, what are you doing? Oh, we got Kyle and Jimmy wrecking. We got Clint wrecking in front of us. Whoa! How did we get through that? Alright, we took out Kyle Larson.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Did that last one on purpose. Let's take a look at avoiding Clint. How did we not hit Sir Boyer? Cademan Moore, thank you so much for the super chat. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you for watching. Truly appreciate it. I'll get some more shoutouts in. Retrowave, Taku, RB Gardner, Michael Johnson, Samuel Eaton, TNT Direction, Tropical Cyclone, Bonzi Hunter, Fireball 398, Dale Jr., MSG, Devin Summers, Dark Lord 4267. How is everyone doing? Alright, let's take a look at that. And we kept off the outside wall too. Alrighty, I think we've gotten all the practice we need. This is going to be a long 100 laps. I think we should just get right into the qualifying and see how we do. So again, we're not going to need to pit at all for fuel or tires unless we get some damage, which hopefully we don't. Alright, let's get the pole. That's not a good start. Why can't I turn in 4? I got the pole for now, but it's probably going to change with this next lap. Alright, so the first one where I slammed into the wall right by the start-finish line, coming to the white flag, was actually my fastest. That got me 4th fastest in qualifying. Let's see how hard I hit the wall on that first lap. Almost as hard as Grant Enfinger hit it in the end of that Eldora Dirt Derby. Bam. Keep your foot in it. Alright, so let's see where we're going to be in the pits. Which we hopefully shouldn't need to worry about too much. Josie 88. Brady NASCAR 88. ABF 88. Dale Jr. Fan 88. Taylor Todd 16. Kyle Busch Stein TNS 71. Fast Driver Darcy Gregorio. That NR2003 guy. Encrypted Chaos. Jaden Konsterk. Stick Tube. How is everyone doing today? Wilbur Hammerfluter. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so we're second.
Keep it under 40.
Oh,
Keep it under 3,500 in second.
I just realized, is the audio off? Nope, actually. There we go. Every time I accidentally restart my computer with my game still running, I have to redo all these settings. I hate it. And I have no idea the first thing about dialing down a track setup, so that's why I'm not even worrying about it. I'm just using the default setup, trying to use purely my driving skills to get a good finish. Knowing this channel, it's not a good thing to rely on. Whoa. Trying to stay out of that outer groove. So we have no grip up there, and it's really easy, obviously, to hit the wall and slow ourselves way down. And if we get a nice low line like that, we can just power through the exit of the turns. Like that. Oh, too much. Oh, sorry. Is that Stenhouse I almost just took out, or Allmendinger? I think it was Stenhouse. Alright, just a few more laps of happy hour. I think we can start with this race. I'm probably gonna fail and crash out anyway, so might as well get it over with. That was a decent lap. There we go. Third fastest so far. What's up, Eric Jones? NASCAR Cup Series winner, Eric Jones. That's their slide job himself. Actually, would that be Kyle Larson or Dale Jr.? The one who did it or the one who said it? Who would get that official title? Whoa, he spun out. No damage. Whoa. We spun ourselves out while we were trying to look at what Kurt was doing. Keep your foot in it. I think we're just going to start the race. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Toaster Gaming, Juan Rubio, Bill Clinton. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Tanner Luckenbaugh. Samuel Eden, Cool Dude 2. Alrighty. Shall we? Starting 4th out of 30th, not too bad. As long as we can just not do anything too stupid during the race, I think we got a chance at maybe a top 5 or a top 10. Time will tell. 100 laps at Eldora in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. A potential possible look at what 2020 might look like. So we got Kyle Busch starting on the pole. We got the Busch brothers running 1-2. So we got Kurt second, then we got Chase Elliott third, myself fourth. It looks like Paul Menard is starting 5th. Let me get the standings back.
Get ready now. Going green.
Except I don't like that I'm stuck in the outside line right away. I'll let Paul Menard go there so then I can get the inside line. Whoa, that's going to be a wreck. Somehow not. Holy crap, I thought for sure I was sliding up and spinning myself out off of one of the AI cars. There we go. That's how you pull off a slide job.
Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third. Clear.
We got Rowdy in first, pretty dominantly. Are we able to pass Chase Elliott? We are. Now he's got to track down Rowdy, which is going to be hard. You know he would dominate at a track like this. Yeah, he has the same ratings for his Chicagoland finish, so yeah, he's going to be a little difficult. Come on. There we go. Turn. Alright, he is just dominant in that outside line. Knock on wood, I got a really good turn there. Oh, a little too much slide there. Had to back out of the gas a little bit, lost some momentum. Because of said lost momentum, I got forced up into the outside line. Lost the groove I had going. Shoot. Forgot to feather the throttle coming out of 4. That's why I slid a little too much. Sorry I'm being so quiet right now. This is taking so much focus for me. You have no idea. Maybe not a lot of focus from a lot of other people, but for me, I have to concentrate a crap load on keeping this thing under control. By this thing, I mean this 2018 Camaro. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch Rowdy under green. Seems like the AI cars are getting better the longer this green flag stretch goes on. Which stinks because we're only 15 laps in. Whoa. We're going to get passed by Elliott there. Yep. Just hang on to second. Nothing wrong with second. Don't be aggressive trying to block Elliott. There's nothing wrong with the top 5. Hell. Just don't be aggressive with blocking and turn yourself. Catch him under green. Maybe some sort of yellow will come out. We were having some wrecks in practice. Again, sorry for being so quiet during this green flag stretch. I'm just concentrating so hard right now. I'm not like Darrell Wallace Jr. I can't just sit here and sing while I'm trying to make each lap faster than the last. I don't have that level of multitasking. Now with Kyle Busch's ratings for this car set, he is just gone. She gone. Kyle Busch is about a second back from catching the lap traffic. Maybe he'll get spun trying to get past a lap car. Or as I say that, I almost spin myself out. Catching a lot of lap cars. Maybe we'll get an accident involving Rowdy up here as he's trying to get past some of these slower cars. We can only hope. So I think that's going to be the only way we're going to be able to catch him. Especially since we have no grip anymore. We're not able to slide, at least in that particular turn. Chase Elliott threatening to pass me on the outside. Oh, that's not good. Alright, I'll lose those two spots in exchange for not spinning. Yeah, I hit the equivalent of the apron at this track and nearly spun myself out. That's what that noise and motion was. Allmendinger in 5th, look at that. I feel like he would be good at a track like this. I don't know if there's a dirt track option for the rating system from the opponent manager. Alright, so we are about halfway done, or a third of the way done with the race, excuse me. We're about 33 laps in, got about 66 left to go. We can just kind of keep... Whoa. Alright, just shake that off. Let's pretend that didn't happen. And kind of stay where we're at. We can easily still be looking at a top 10. As long as we don't drop back too much. I'm still hoping a caution comes out soon. That'd be nice. Take a little break. Maybe we'll catch back up to Rowdy and Kurt and Chase. Kyle Busch is now officially starting to get past some of the lap cars. Still being held up by them. We're getting slowed down a decent amount, but still unable to catch him. So we can't even catch P2 and P3. Chase making moves on the outside. I need to pick up the pace a little bit. It's not the way to do it by hitting the wall and spinning yourself out in the ensuing turn. And unless we pit, we're not going to get a tear-off, so it's only going to get harder and harder to see out of the windshield as the race goes on from here on out. Probably approaching the halfway point soon. In the next 5 laps or so, I would imagine. Can't imagine we're any fewer than 45 laps in. Just focus on running smooth laps and not what lap number we're on. As long as it didn't glitch out the AI, a caution would be very nice right around now. Kyle's getting a little slowed up in the lap traffic, but we're still not really able to shave any time off the split time yet. Actually, a little bit. It was at 3 seconds, I think, like 5 laps ago. Now we're at like 2.5, 2.6, 2.7. Awesome. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. I think Paul Menard was glitching out. I think that's what brought out the caution. We're going to be like right at the halfway point. Yep. Start of lap 50 right here. Oh my goodness. We're actually doing decent so far, knock on wood. Brad Kozlowski and Paul Menard are the only 2 cars that look like they're a lap down as of right now. Gotta slide my monitor over a little bit so it stops tapping on that side of my desk. There we go. Yeah, we'll take another look, but I think it was just simply Paul Menard stalled out that brought out the caution. Man, halfway through we're in P4. Not terrible. Yeah, Menard with mechanical issues. That's what brought out the caution. Alrighty. So that's where we are at. Back to the racing. Just don't screw up this restart. Tires are still fine, obviously. We're on dirt. We still got plenty of fuel. So we just crossed the halfway point that last lap. That was the end of lap 50, start of lap 51. So we are officially past the halfway point. Is Menard out? No. Austin Dillon is 3 laps down, Paul Menard is 2 laps down, and Brad Kozlowski is the first car a lap down. He's going to get a chance to pass.
There's the cross flag. We're halfway home.
On the restart, since he's going to be on the inside line with the double file restarts. I still don't know why I turned that on, but only got a few cars a lap down right now, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Pantalica, how are you doing? Anyone else I missed? Can't pay too much, because that'll happen. Can't pay too much attention to the chat. I'm actually doing somewhat decent in a race up to this point.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 41 car on the outside line.
I hope Menard doesn't stall out trying to go to the pits during each restart like what happened at Weedsport Raceway. I gotta think of a strategy. I think I'm gonna try to go below Dillon.
Pace cars in. Green, green, green. Car outside. Clear.
It's only gonna get harder to see from here on out because I got no tear-offs unless I go into the pits.
Clear outside. Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
That was an accidental slide job. Would have been worse if I didn't have Allmendinger all the way cleared. I just need to catch Rowdy and Chase Elliott. 2 lap cars in front of me. Hopefully Paul Menard or any of the other lap cars don't glitch out and try to dive down into the pits right in front of me and cut me off. It's happened a few times in races to me before. Man, I wish I had some tear-offs. Like an Nnracing. Shoot. Are you kidding me? I knew it was just a matter of time.
Car outside. Clear. Here comes the leader. You all right? Looks like we're bent up on the back end. Keep it under 40. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. You got a slow car ahead. You got a slow car.
I knew it was just a matter of time.
Car outside. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 12 car.
As long as the AI doesn't glitch out during this pace lap, I'm fine with that. Because it didn't look like I got too much damage in that wreck. More than I would have liked, but not nearly enough to end my day. God damn it. I was doing so good, too. What happened? I just got... I got tight into that turn. I kept trying to slide it, and the thing wouldn't slide. I hit the wall. And I just got clipped by a bunch of people. Yeah, just that turn, I would not... The car would not turn, then Austin Dillon hit me. I thought I was good from there until Kyle Weatherman took me out. I backed into the... Got clipped by Hamlin, got up on my side. Got clipped by Byron, got up on my side again. I was able to gather it after there. Darn it. Dark Game, Awesome Spartan Famer, how are you doing? Daryl Waltrip. Who else? Motorsport Fan 9. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Darn it. I was doing so good. Still got like 35 laps to go, so I can maybe gather it up, maybe get a top 10. Car wasn't too significantly damaged. As long as we can just make some clean passes on this next restart, I think we can probably climb back up into the top 10. Where do I get my standings? The download link for the ticker should be down in the description. Should be. Man, Blaney just barely edged me out, racing back to the line. At least the AI aren't all glitchy right now on this yellow flag, so I'm not that bummed. As long as we can stand the lead lap and have a chance to gain some spots back. It was yesterday during that truck race when I spun out a couple times. I was on the lead lap, but then the AI started glitching out, and then I got black flagged. That's what frustrated me. This, I'm not really that frustrated at all. It was my own crappy driving that spun me in the first place. Just as long as I can stay on the lead lap and have a chance to get some spots back. Cooper Zerolf, how are you doing? There's your shout out. We're gonna have about, 34 or so laps to go on this next restart. Well, we were in 4th and 3rd for a while, now we're down to 22nd out of 31. If we can gain another 7 spots, we'll at least be in the top half of the field. Which is a huge accomplishment, but it's still better than nothing. Was anyone taken out in that wreck? Nope. Austin Dillon, Paul Menard, and Brad Kozlowski are still the 3 cars. A few laps down. Once again, I'm just going to dive down low on this restart.
Get ready now. Going green. Okay, cars in. Green, green, green.
Just making sure I didn't pass Blaney before the line. Hold this bottom line. Don't spin. Should be able to get back into the top 10 before the end of the race. There's the turn where I'm not turning, and now I'm sliding too much. Shoot. That was close. Jeez, I have no grip in 4, and I almost just... I did just take out Jimmy. Crap. Sorry, Jimmy. I did not mean to do that whatsoever, I swear. Now I'm still not turning in turn 4. almost accidentally took out Truex.
78 car.
Oh, my goodness. I gained 2 spots from the last restart and accidentally took out Jimmy in the process.
Pit road is now open.
Whoops. Dark Game, I already gave you a shout out. Stop begging if I already gave you one. Carson Miller. If you guys got any suggestions, leave them in the comments of this video once they show up after the video's done processing, or just pull up one of my more recent videos and leave the comments in there. It's way easier for me to see your guys' suggestions that way. Alright, so here's what started it. Coming out of 4, I just was not able to make this turn stick. I accidentally bumped up into Jimmy. We made contact. We're kind of stuck together coming off the wall. I'm able to gather it back up. I hit the apron. I'm just turning as hard as I can right now, trying to get off the gas so I don't hit Jimmy, but I just barely clip him. And that sends him hard into the outside wall. He comes right in front of Boyer. Boyer's taken out. Let's see if it just stays those two. Nope, Greg Gaulding gets involved too. Looks like he inflicted the finishing blow on Jimmy. That might be the end of his day with that hit on the front end he took there. Dora AL, John, Abraham Lincoln, Emperor Hirohito, thank you for tuning in, you guys. Alright, how many laps do we have left? Probably about 25 on this next restart. Still think if I don't mess up like I just did on that last restart. We were gaining some spots until I made those 2 errors. I think if we can get a good enough restart, we can climb back into the top 10. At the very least, the top 15. Get back into the top half of the field. And thank you so much, everyone who's watching still at this point. I see we still got like 50 watchers. That is really good numbers for me, so I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully this has been an enjoyable video so far. If you enjoyed the race so far, be sure to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you happen to be new to my channel and stumbled upon this video and enjoy the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Join me on my quest to get 100,000. Only like 69,000 and some change to go to get to the infamous 100,000 subscribers mark and finally get that silver play button I've been longing after ever since that became a reward. Cheyenne Nunnally, Howard O'Hara, Nick C. Thank you everyone else for tuning in. I apologize if I missed anyone in the chat. Just been having to focus really hard on this race. Haven't had too many opportunities to glance over. And once again, I apologize. I don't know if I said this yet, but I apologize for having to put this off by a few hours. I was busy with work and a whole bunch of errands earlier today. So I hope the delay was worth it. I seem to be doing... I mean, I was doing pretty damn good, but then I caused that initial wreck, and now I'm stuck in like the 20th place. And I'm still on the lead lap, but Jimmy Johnson and Greg Gaulding were both taken out in that last wreck, as I suspected they might be. Now we got a restart left with about 24 laps to go.
Get ready now. Going green. Pit car's in. Green, green, green.
Just gotta make sure I don't pass Truex before the line. Definitely not an issue. There's a botched restart.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Stay low. Clear. Keep low.
It's turn 4.
Keep low.
I can barely hold the turn in. I cannot make it stick at all. Coming out of 4. There we go. That's Jamie McFlurry. Kyle Weatherman, the guy who arguably ruined my race. I could have gathered it up and stayed in 5th after that first incident, but he was the one that turned me for good. God, I can barely see out of this windshield anymore with all this dirt built up. Barely see anymore. How many laps do we have to go? Somehow squeak back into the top 5. And I'm running this inside line like Kyle Larson runs the outside line at 1.5 tracks.
Just 10 more to go.
10 more laps. Oh, I have to get off the gas. Getting way worse. Starting to lose a little traction. Once I'm getting to that tires being in the middle of the run phase, where seems where I have the least control. I don't know if the tires are really having an effect or if it's the tire temperature. It's not the tire wear, because it doesn't look like there's any tire wear with these dirt tracks. They're very minimal, if there is any. No grip.
Just 5 more to go.
Hang on to it. Hang on to it. Three laps to go. God, I can barely see out of this windshield anymore. So much dirt.
Just 2 to go.
Kyle Busch is approaching the final lap. At least I'm assuming it's still Kyle Busch in the lead.
Last flag. 1 more lap to go.
Can we hold on to actually pull off a top 10? I'll take it. After spinning, and after some of the bad moves I had, I will take it.
There's the checkered flag.
Get a top 10
Great job, buddy.
and into the wall after we look at the chat immediately after the race is done. I'm assuming Kyle Busch won. Chase Elliott with a top 5.
Race is over. Come on in.
So, this is kind of a little preview as to what we could possibly expect if the Cup Series ever makes its way to Eldora Speedway.
The race is over. Come on in.
Alrighty. See what our car looked like by the end of it. A little banged up, but still a top 10 car. And no backwards big one for this one tonight. I think I'm just gonna head out. So I've had a long, very busy day. I just need to get going. I'm just gonna end this video probably right here. Sadly, sorry guys, if you were expecting a wreck at the end. My crashing during the course of the race is probably enough. Alright, here's the finishing position. Yep, it was Harvick in second, Kyle Busch in first, Kyle Larson in third, Kurt Busch in fourth, and Chase Elliott in fifth. Every single one of the top 4 drivers, their name starts with a K. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed. Be sure to go check out my Twitch page because I stream on there. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Last but not least, if you'd like to be so kind enough as to help support this channel and get some cool rewards in return, please feel free to go check out my Patreon page to find out how. Thank you so much to Adria Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, Jay Barker, and Kingster Cole for your support on there. Really appreciate it, you all. Thank you so much. And without further ado, what am I saying? And I think that's about it. Thanks, guys. Leave your suggestions for future videos down in the comments below. I hope to see you all next time. Peace. Bye.